It's the 8th episode. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're probably less excited. Sorry, what?
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna do Wormenstein 3D.
Is it actually called that?
It's called Earthworm Jim.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, Wormenstein is the original title.
Yeah.
There's-
As the founders intended.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what came out of the game randomizer this week.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically last week, but yeah. But basically, we made an executive decision on this channel to go from 3 games in the first half to 2, and it seems to be working wonderfully, exclusively for me.
Yeah.
Which is the
because when you said we, I was like, when you say we, it's actually you.
yeah.
But you're using the royal we, as is your colonial right.
Yeah, I mean, our lack of viewership leads me to find other ways to compensate for my flagging ego. Yeah.
It's fine. Don't attach your ego to like the amount of views that you have. That seems like a bad decision. To make.
Just pick it to the number of imaginary titles you can give yourself.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, we're in game.
Well, there's no sound yet.
That's fine. I know why.
There we go.
Anyway, do you know anything about this game?
No.
Neither do I.
Did you watch any Earthworm Jim growing up? Because it was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon?
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I've been shot. I'm at 96% health.
Who's counting?
Yeah, that's true.
Apart from the game.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a cartoon. I just thought it was like the edgy 90s platformer reboot that we always needed. Oh, wait, what? Say what? What? Piranha Dog?
It looks like it.
What is... Why
It looks like Courage, but like...
Oh, I get it. It's a doghouse. See, this doghouse up here. Okay, I'm dead. Well, we're off to a good start.
Yeah. It's fine. But yeah, I believe there was a cartoon series. I don't remember watching it myself.
Oh, okay.
But...
Like, 'cause
yeah.
I think the only thing I know about this game is actually from reading Foxtrot cartoons. Oh. I don't know why I keep going down here. I'm trying to go up higher.
You can't jump on the doghouse itself, right?
I don't think so. That's what I was trying to do.
You can't shoot the dog?
I think you can. Oh, he just won't
Oh, you
die.
just stuns him, right?
Wait, I think I killed him.
I like that you start with like 999.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty cool mechanic, just for being an earthworm. You can hang by his.
Yeah. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, I've made very startlingly little progress thus far.
It's fine.
A refrigerator! That seems like a thing to shoot.
A 3D refrigerator.
Oh. Nice.
Wow. We got a 90s font.
Yeah.
It's the crow from Dumbo making an appearance here.
Nice.
Is that health? Yes.
Okay. I'm starting to get it.
You can hover, it looks like.
Can I?
What was the,
Oh yeah, a little bit. Okay, so for any of you who may have watched like some of our other stream, 1 second. I should put that up there.
Yeah.
We played Earthworm Jim 2 a couple weeks ago, and we were kind of complaining because it was actually very difficult to see what was going on all the time. Yeah, so far this seems to be working better.
It was difficult to figure out what was going on.
Demon dog.
Sorry, I didn't manage to catch that stream. So,
yeah.
was it similar to this, or was it also a 2D platformer?
It's still a 2D platformer. Actually, the graphics don't look significantly improved from what we're looking at here.
I don't know, but this is pretty sweet already in terms of the graphics.
Yeah. It was about the same, it seemed, in terms of technical specifications.
Okay.
I don't know. But the main difference is that I had like some sort of slime grappling hook thing.
Yeah, just a sec. Let me adjust this real quick.
Okay, meanwhile I'll just bounce slowly. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm a little bit...
You have no control over that, right? Because you're on tires, you're just bouncing over.
Yeah, I think there's something back here I'm supposed to get. Nope.
Nope. I think just hop up, yeah.
Yeah. There's something down here. Oh, okay. Ammo.
Okay. Kind of needed.
Yeah, what's down here? Nope. I wanna go down. See that? Gimme. No. Yeah, there we go. I like his little yippee.
Yeah. I like that this is basically a trampoline level, which I don't think that too many games do nowadays.
That's true. I was expecting to get thrown into a chasm actually when I jumped off there, but not today.
You can't jump on the tires.
Oh.
Can you?
Can I?
Or is it like, or you just like touched the
Those are
control?
clearly background tires.
Clearly. They look
Yeah.
exactly the same as the previous ones.
That's why I thought I was gonna die back there. How do I want to jump up in a way that I've never jumped up yet.
Go. It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, can I lasso?
Can you jump from here?
Nope. When you jump, you just like...
Yeah, you just fall.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. Nope.
It's okay. Move along.
Okay.
Move along, good citizen.
I'm just trying to understand. Nope. Oh, okay, so I can't shoot. Oh, when I'm bouncing as well, which is a well-known fact.
Oh, this game looks frustratingly hard to control.
Yes, that would be accurate.
See, like, why that
Right?
looks exactly the same as the tires above it.
Yes, I would agree. I need to go to a local like car repair shop here and ask them about the properties of background tires.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever. Just move along.
Mwah.
I think
Oh.
getting to the end of the stage would be quite an achievement in itself.
I think so. Although, I mean, like I was saying, this doesn't. What? I didn't even know this was a wall. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, this still seems clearer somehow than Earthworm Jim 2.
Okay.
I feel like I had more of a goal. Oh, no.
That's that does not look like a.
Right? It looks different from the other ones. So, like,
I mean, it's
why
a
would-
bell.
There's a bell, TV, a traffic cone, and a goldfish.
The traffic cone would not hurt you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We don't know much about worm
right.
physiology. I mean, scientists barely understand the modern worm.
Can you do anything with the continue sign?
Nope. I think it's more of a general admonition to continue.
I was about to say that the game's the game from a art direction perspective looks very polished. Like everything looks very clean and pretty. But yeah, in terms of gameplay, it looks.
Well, actually, you should give it a try, because it may just be that I'm bad at it.
I don't know. Like the realm of 2D platformers is really your specialty. So
I guess. Go down. There's some. Oh, he just scratched his butt.
yeah, I saw. It's
Good
fine.
touch. No, I wanna. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm sure there's something else. Nope.
Nope.
Of course not.
That was a waste of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like it controls like absolute garbage, which is fitting given the setting, but still.
Yeah. This feels like my impression of this game when I heard about it was it's like a.
What's that?
Yeah.
Exactly that noise.
Well, it's like it's a sort of a reaction against like the Nintendo platformer.
Against them.
Yeah, because I mean, like he's got a gun. It's already like more violent than almost anything Nintendo made until Splatoon.
I think you mean American?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, sure. No, what? Stupid dog. I love dogs. Why are
And
you
birds.
ruining dogs? Wait, do L and R do? No. Okay. Nope, I just have a limited moveset. That's fine. Give me health.
At least from like the art perspective, they have things like, oh, you shoot the bird, it blows up and then it drops its beak, so just the beak is left, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, that reminds me almost like of Looney Tunes.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whenever Bugs blows up down. Oh, there's your spikes. Thanks, game.
It does not show. You can't tell what's like foreground and background at all.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to tell what's up. I have discovered, however, that my gun actually magically recharges ammunition.
Between lives.
Like, it'll slowly go up.
Oh, it will?
If you go all the way to the bottom, you can't actually run out of bullets. I don't know what it recharges to, but...
Okay, alright.
How was I supposed to know?
By playing this game like 1,300 times.
That seems fair.
The spikes are nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Just we're waiting for that.
It really does look like a mutating couch now.
Yeah, right.
Is that life?
Oh, that's what those are for. What? Nope. Sigh. Wait. I think you're right about that being a life.
But I think you have to go at it from a different.
Oh! Sorry, I understand now.
Up and up again.
I think I'm supposed to... Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. Wait, is that a false wall?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I thought I was supposed to finally use my whip, but nope. Don't need that for anything.
Can you move leftwards? Like, it looks like it's a winch, but you could actually...
No, I tried that, actually. I thought it was like one of those flying
Flying foxes.
Those things.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, I guess this is where we're stuck forever.
You live here now.
Yep, this is fine. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, alright.
Okay, I'll take it.
We figured it out.
Ah! Damn, that's pretty. What?
No,
I
you've
wanted
lost it.
No, but we had
now?
so many things.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Thank you, game. What is this, Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Whee!
Clearly.
You stupid damn dog!
You can't shoot anymore.
Oh, right. See, there's recharging.
Okay.
I was too zealous in my American violence.
Yeah. It's okay. That's how you were raised.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just innately part of your
Yeah.
genealogy.
We can't help it. We just need to shoot stuff.
There we go.
Sometimes it's dogs.
Sometimes it's
Yeah, okay.
ethnic minorities.
Actually, it's usually that. Historically. I actually, now that I never mind. I was gonna say now that I understand it, I like this a lot. But yeah, no.
Also notice that when he climbs the chain link, he doesn't use both his hands, he uses his head and his other hand.
Oh yeah. Hey, actually, do you wanna? Should we look up maybe some information about Earthworm Jim?
Good idea.
Thank you.
Because I could not tell you very much about this game, to be honest.
Yeah, same. I'm
even the
kind of
franchise.
curious about the development because it's been around for a while, but I feel like they haven't made anything recently.
Nope, not that I remember. I think they might have made a couple, like a mobile game of sorts.
I feel like they probably made a 3D version around Mario 64 era. That's gonna be my prediction. It feels like something that a game of this era would have done.
It's giving me popular searches like Boogerman
Nice.
and Army Krog and the Neverhood.
I've heard a little bit about Armored Krog. I don't know anything about that either though. I just saw it on GOG or something. Oh yeah, we got goodies.
What'd you get?
2 guns and health.
Nice.
Warning.
Is it boss fight time?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Trash can.
Oh, okay. Dodge the. No, you idiot.
So from
Oh,
what I'm
easy.
looking at, from what I can tell looking at it, inside the trash can is actually a telekinesis device, which is what's using to power and pull all of the tires to itself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you. The problem is when you hit shoot, he's got like a specific amount of time that he does the shoot animation. So I can't, for instance, hit shoot and then immediately jump.
Yeah, so it's not like Mega Man.
Oh, you idiot.
Oops.
Oh, okay, I thought it was following me. Yep, it is. Only not all the time. Thanks, asshole.
Oh, you can shoot the anvil.
That one I can. Ah, you.
Wow.
That seems fair.
It's like a Tekken jungle combo.
No! Why? Why does that take 10% of my health every time? I feel fine.
Shall I tell you some facts about the game from the game's Wikipedia page as we go?
Please do, while we're on the death screen.
Are you gonna restart and try it again?
Not yet.
Alright.
What's
So-
a good fact?
Wow, this music is distracting. Earthworm Jim is a series of side-scrolling platforming video games, the first of which was released in 1994. So it's
Not bad.
24 years old.
Hey, we opened a can of worms. Sorry.
This
Anyway,
game is a can of worms, sorry.
nice.
The series is noted for its platforming and shooting gameplay, surrealist humor, and edgy art style.
Pretty edgy.
New Junk City.
Nice.
Games released were Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim 2, Earthworm Jim 3D.
Called it.
Yeah. Earthworm Jim Menace to the Galaxy. 2 is
Nice.
the 2.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't it be?
The
Dog.
series lay dormant for a decade before Gameloft remade the original game in HD for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade. The
Xbox Live, you say?
I don't know, I don't speak German.
Nice.
In 2010. Interplay also announced an Earthworm Jim 4 in 2008, but little has surfaced since. So I guess it's just in limbo now.
It's just kind of dead now.
Yeah. Platform of origin was the Sega Genesis, actually.
Oh, okay. This feels like something edgy that Sega would do.
Yeah, actually I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Universal Studios made an animated series based on the Earthworm Jim series of video games. It ran for 23 episodes and 2 seasons from 1995 to 1996.
Nice.
Made the rounds on Kids Warner Brothers programming block on the Warner Brothers television.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to know, did the animated series feature platforming?
I am almost 100% certain no.
Oh man.
I mean, maybe some, in that the character jumps around.
Yeah.
Probably.
And that they traverse from place to place. Oh.
Yeah. It would be pretty cool if they just, like, when you're traveling, in order to get from, like, scene to scene in the cartoon, they just, like, cut to gameplay videos.
That'd be cool.
It's just like this. I mean, that would be...
It's like motion capture, except you're using, like, the game for motion capture instead of real people.
Let's see if we can find
sorry. I'm trying to platform inexpertly. Boing. Get on the hook. Get. No, you idiot.
So I'm gonna play it on the microphone, so I don't know if you... But, let's see.
Oh, is this from the cartoon?
This is the Earthworm Jim theme song.
Oh. Hey, we got it. I made it, fam.
Oh yeah, I remember this intro actually.
Okay. Should I pause the audio for a sec?
Actually, yeah, that might be good.
Okay. This is for you, the viewer.
A super fall. Jim was in the dirt eating chewy length of worm flesh, but all that came to a crashing end.
This is quality.
He's such a groovy guy. He rockets through the sky, cruising through the universe, having lots of fun. Here comes Earthworm Jim, you know that he's a mighty one.
Oh my gosh, this hurts.
Alright,
Well,
anyway, that's enough of that. Let's not sit through the whole full minute.
Yeah, thanks.
But I do remember that very specific leitmotif in the music, just that Earthworm Jim, he's something.
That's probably what they started with, and they just filled in any words afterwards. Ah, TVs!
Goddamn TVs!
It's a dead medium! Ah, goldfish! Ah! Was that a faucet?
Yes, don't question it.
Good lord. Known for its surrealist humor and bullshit.
Bullshit platform.
I was climbing! Just makes me want to kill birds.
I mean, like most things in life.
That's true. Thought you could hide your secrets from me. Oh, I bet this is where I use my whip. Is it? Nope.
Nope. What is that? I don't... Oh,
I think it's part of myself.
life?
It's my head.
Oh!
Aha! Aha!
You can see another.
Yeah.
You can see another one on the other side.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. Nope. Okay, I'm figuring it out.
Okay. That.
Nope.
I think you have to. Can you?
Excuse me. Yep.
Can you aim it upwards?
Nope.
Nope. Okay,
Oh,
then you
can.
can.
Oh, am I supposed to? Okay, I cannot. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you cannot.
Do not question it.
Yes. Oh wait, what? Is that supposed to launch me over here? Can see those gems over there.
I do.
Ahaha! Ahaha!
And you were rewarded with a bird in the face too.
Thanks.
Ooh, what was that? Did you see?
I saw it. I don't know what I did though.
It was like a charge shot. But you didn't have to do any charging. It was just
Ah!
a big well,
Sorry.
it's okay. In
Kill
between
me.
your anguish.
Oh no, kill me. Anything. Okay, yeah. Everything's fine.
Paul's descent into madness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know why this game makes me angry. Like, I don't want to be angry. But this is where I am.
I mean, it feels unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like being angry at a child who's just annoying and isn't really trying to annoy you. They're just a child.
Living in the house with a 3-year-old, I can definitely relate.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I don't know what this is encouraging children to do.
To grow up to be better game designers, let's hope.
Nice. Take me back. Take me back. I had to choose to either get hit by the bird or the dog.
Or the dog, yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Can you actually climb that? No, right?
Nope. Oh, you can. Well, that was unclear. Thank you.
I mean, it looked a little bit like climbing animation.
Yeah. I just thought it was. Whatever.
Just realized I should probably be checking how the audio's doing on the stream.
Alright.
Yes.
Amidst my screams of anguish. Take me. Okay, fine.
Take me back to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
That's my screams of anguish. Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, no, I am dead.
The balance seems alright, so
Nice.
should be alright.
Good.
Do you want me to maybe?
Do you want to try? Oh, wait,
Tag out.
Let me help you out here a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Y shoots gun. A is whip. B is jump. X apparently does not. Wait, why is that doing stuff now? Is that X?
Yes.
Huh.
Okay.
Well,
So the first thing that strikes me is because that there's a lot of 360 directional aiming.
Yeah.
It would actually be helpful with an analog stick.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, I guess, pretty
Oh,
analog stick.
come on.
Nice.
Ah, come on. Get off me. Die.
Yeah.
Alright,
You
alright.
begin to feel the frustration. I think this is my favorite part of this game so far, though. Like using the gun as a means of momentum.
I mean, it's a cool mechanic.
Yeah.
Nope.
You hook in there with your little
Nope.
brain. Your brain whip.
How did I do that? Sorry. Learning the controls here, so I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
because I...
Yep.
Nope. Nope.
Like he feels very clunky, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
He sure does. Okay, alright. Oh, see that? Like,
Huh.
how did I think it's...
It's like a fast. It's like a shuffle thing or what?
No, I was trying to figure out how to do the helicopter move because
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah,
occurs seemingly at random. What does X do?
Try it.
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
as
that's
far
what I
as
thought.
I cannot grasp this. Alright, let's try that. Nope.
You gotta use your head.
Nope. I mean,
I mean like you actually jump into it with your head.
really?
Yeah. But you gotta catch it just right. It's like pixel perfect or something. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. And fire.
Yep.
And then there should be a crow around here, I think. How do I jump down? Okay, like that. Oh, no.
Yeah, you
How
don't
do
need to yet.
How do I just
actually.
let go?
Then you
Can't
press
just-
down. Press down.
Nope.
Huh.
So I have to jump off like this.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Which you will have to in a bit, because you gotta take that further.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. How do
Yeah.
I...
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the one where you gotta make a complicated jump.
Do I still have to use the...
Yeah, it's still your head. See, that's the thing. I don't know when to use the whip versus when to use your...
I did not
when you're
expect
jumping into it. Oh, the scream.
the crows. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, like... I don't know.
Okay, no, but I didn't expect the crow to die from the...
Yeah, ah!
Yeah. Okay. What's this? Right. Okay, and up. And this... Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
this... Wait, no!
Yeah, it's hard.
I was supposed
So
to
you
jump
got
off
the-
of that. Is that...
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
You got the split-second hover there, though, for no real reason.
Yeah, I don't know what triggers the hover, to be
Yeah.
frank.
Because it doesn't seem like it lasts very long.
Okay.
Teach us, Earthworm Jim fan. I use that in the singular.
Because there's only one
Yeah,
in
that
this
one
entire
guy who's-
world.
I bet it's your favorite platformer, huh? Nice. Here on its easy street.
And you can't jump. Yeah. Can I...
Oh yeah, you'll get it on the way back. I remember this bit.
Oh, okay, so you can do that.
I assume that'll let you dodge. Oh, maybe we could have dodged the dog doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yippee! Yippee!
Okay, alright. And a bird here.
I want to know who the voice of Earthworm Jim is.
In the cartoon, it's the guy who voiced Homer Simpson.
Oh. Huh.
I forgot.
That's right. I forgot there's only like 10 voice actors.
So my thinking is that if I fire enough rounds into it, it should die before I do
Yes,
it.
but you can only take one more hit. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so I have a plan for the boss, which is that when he is blinking, I can't shoot him.
Right.
So let's take it.
What is he even spitting at you? Are those like girders?
No, they're anvils.
Ah, that makes sense.
Okay, so what was the second one? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's the one you gotta dodge. Because if he catches you, he can actually hit you twice there. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
I wish there was an indication of how much health he had. What?
Okay, so I managed to trigger the hover so I wouldn't get hit by the second one, but
Nice.
the trumpet hit me while I was hovering.
That's one of those sentences. Yeah, see what I mean about the animation for the jumping? It's a problem. Okay, you got to jump.
See, I did jump. But
Yeah, I saw it. He caught you
get-
like
yeah.
early.
Okay, it's alright. Come on.
Pretty tough.
Yeah, well, first boss, this is really tough.
Damn.
Okay, we did our best, but I don't think we want to be stuck here for the whole stream.
Yeah. No, we deserve a game over there.
Yeah.
Let's try the next game.
Yeah, I would like to watch a speedrun of this. Like,
Yeah.
I think we say this over and over whenever we encounter a hard game. We're just like, I want to see someone else play this game, not us.
Yeah. Someone else should suffer for this. Yeah. So the next game on the list, I mean, if you freeze the screen back there, you'll know what it is. But it's part of the Nobunaga's Ambition series,
Okay, so
which is a game that I actually know very little about. I just know that it's ancient and it still is going somehow.
the only
like
thing I know
Queen.
about this game is that, like, I mentioned it to you when you first told me about this game, which is that I saw it was like this dumb puzzle game that used the Dynasty Warriors version of Nobunaga on the cover. I was like, that's weird, like, because I was quite into Samurai Warriors, which is
Hey,
there was a
it's
face
Melvin.
in the darkness.
Sorry.
Yeah. The sakura blossoms. Oh, is that?
Angry face. The first emoticon.
Actually, yeah. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the no mask.
Nice. This is
No.
when people tell me to calm down.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
just fine. Like all the color drains out of your face and you just stare at them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
Nice.
This is surprisingly elaborate for an intro screen.
I can't read that.
Men struggle their whole life, but in the end it all comes to naught. Naught. Like yesterday's dream, it just fades away. Once born into this world,
Is there nothing that lasts?
Oh, I was just gonna stop there.
Lord of Darkness. Therefore, the black screen makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, Lord of Darkness and also Lord of Poor Font Coordination.
Date. Taromamaba.
Tarimanu.
This noble has carved out his destiny in the northeast, semicolon. However...
Spoiler: he dies at the age of 41.
Nice. Ueswagi Kenshin. Okay, cool.
Okay.
This already seems pretty cool. Oh, hey. Hello, little Shiba Inu.
Oh, little Shiba Inu. What's up?
Welcome. Yep, your lamp is working quite well. Thank you
yeah,
very
thanks
much.
a lot. We ideally would need actually a bit more light. I don't know if you can tell. We're still a little bit dark, but yeah, it's fine.
But we are playing a game called Lord of Darkness.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
New game, unless you have a save game.
No, of course not. The Warring States. That's the wrong year for the American Civil War.
The hall light's already on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it sort of washes out stuff.
Yeah.
So it's either darkness or it'll be too bright.
Hmm.
Nobunaga, surrounded by his enemies. I just want to put captions like this on like my photos.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Just steal these. Yeah.
Multiplayer. What? Let's try. What? Historical? I guess.
Demonstration.
What? I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Mar 1. Ha 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 ha! If you're time. Which daimyo would you like to play? Listen, I don't know. Sure.
Is Nobunaga who you wanted? Okay. Just choose.
Yeah, I'll choose.
Okay. I don't know anything about this particular game.
Yeah. Hey, that's something they should have more games. Is everything in accordance with your wishes? See, if people would just ask me that.
Daimyos are scheming.
Is this the first loading screen?
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, it's turn-based.
Huh.
Huh. It's like Civ, but if all the
it's a
Civs were in
strategy game.
Japan.
My bad. I thought. Huh. Okay, I got this mixed up in my
whoa.
head with a different game. That means.
Huh.
Lord Oda, your orders. Yes, I do. Orders.
This is probably one of the earlier strategy games to come out on this list.
Wow. This is, First of all, let me just say I'm very flattered by the profile photo they have.
Yeah, he looks really fetching.
Yeah. Dams. Economy. Skill. Castle. Gold mine.
Wow.
I like it.
Ooh,
Let's
there's-
go for fields. Fields seem good.
There's a PS4 version of this game now. Well, not of this version, but as in there's a game on the PS4 of this series.
Oh, nice.
Mori Yoshinara, General of Oda Nobunaga. My lord, please let me handle this task. Sure, I love to delegate. How much gold? 1 through 34.
Let's try 10. Nope, I can only spell. Oh, it's 2 digits. I get it. Let's try 10. Should we try and develop our fields? That seems reasonable.
You wanna see what this game looks like now? Oh, you can't see it.
Oh, wow.
It looks like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mori Yoshinara's loyalty has become 83.
Sure. Your orders. Man, I got so much GP. Let's build up the military.
What does GP stand for? General practitioners.
Nice.
You just deal in doctors all day.
Very
Oh,
nice.
speaking of, little Shiba Inu, how's your day, man? What you been up to?
Yeah. What are the haps?
Are you coming home anytime soon? Are you watching on your phone?
Oh, whoa.
What is that?
I think these are my different generals. This is really interesting.
Oda Nobuyuki, I believe, is the son of Nobunaga.
Oh, let's go for him then. Let's. I'm all about nepotism here.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm choosing who to train. Okay.
should
Let's
do it?
train. Oh no, he's busy because I told
Yeah.
him to develop fields. Let's get a Shiba Katsui. I'm just hoping it's a real Shiba. Okay.
A Shiba Katsu is like Shiba cutlet that you bread and deep fry.
Oh, nice.
No, it's-
That seems fair. Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's trade.
Our relations with Imai Sokyo are now 50. Rifle.
I hope that means I go through his stuff.
You know what this reminds me of? Utopia. I don't
Utopia?
know if you played the web browser game Utopia.
Never played it.
Yeah, it's basically a text-based strategy game. It's mass multiplayer, and so you can send troops or send spies to other people's kingdoms and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. You were telling me about was it Kingdom of Loathing? It's
Oh,
similar
yeah.
to that.
Ah, okay.
It's like the predecessor to that game.
Kingdom of Loathing is pretty great.
Yeah.
I can offer each bale of rice for 1.0 gold. I want all. I don't know how much rice I need, man.
Wow, this seems like the kind of game that you need a manual to play.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when they give you game sleeves with your either your Mega Drive, your cartridge purchase or your CD-ROM purchase.
Yeah. Let's rest.
This
is very complex.
it's
Educate?
you need a proper tutorial for this, and normally the game sleeve would provide that to you.
Yeah.
In the absence
This
of
is
that,
what-
we're completely lost.
Yeah. I just want to see what happens this month.
Okay.
We probably won't even know. Bungo, Otomo, Mutsu,
Tate Tatumi.
Satsuma.
Hojo, Iwami,
How are there so many
Suzuka.
states?
Echigo, Sanuki, Inaba, Iyo. I'm just.
Does that mean there's 48 other players we have to beat?
I mean, if you're going by actual Nobunaga, the era that Nobunaga lived in and what he did, yes, because this is where Japan is really fragmented as a country.
Pretty
And,
cool.
I believe what happened is, what was it? Was it?
Tokugawa?
I think it was yeah, I don't remember if it was him, but one of the major warlords was trying to unite Japan, and in order to get to the continent, to the capital that he wanted to, he had to cross Nobunaga's state. So he brought like a really large army. Nobunaga had a smaller army, and he like attacked Nobunaga, and Nobunaga actually won. And then he became,
I feel like I've read something about this.
Yes, yeah. I'm a little bit. It's been a while since I've like read anything on this.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should do something else.
Yeah, because this is gonna.
Yeah. Okay, tell you what, we might just do an extra long stream of Link to the Past because we're getting close to beating it actually.
Okay, sure.
So I think we'll just skip to that and then we'll finish that playthrough.
Did I see Mega Man X there?
Yep, you did. You did. Do you want to try?
No, it's okay.
Or, okay, maybe next time.
But yeah, like Mega Man X is my jam.
Nice.
Like the original.
I'm not very good at it at all.
Yeah.
So I was actually reading, speaking of Japanese history, I don't know, for any of you viewers, education. There was a... Who was it? No, I was reading about this guy who's supposed to be the guy who literally and metaphorically wrote the book on katana fighting. And apparently the guy was just a stone cold badass who like got in lots of duels and never lost. But anyway, apparently one time this guy, who's supposed to be well known, like he's one of the best sword fighters in Japan, for whatever reason he gets annoyed at this guy and then like challenges him to a duel.
Oh, I know who this is. Yeah,
yeah.
Continue, yes.
Yeah, so what this guy does is, first of all, he's kind of a hermit, so he's living in the middle of nowhere. And what he does is he goes, where is it? He goes, right. So he starts to take like a boat out from the island that he's staying on.
Yeah.
On the way over, he takes his oar and carves it into a weapon. When he arrives, he just beats the guy so badly with the oar that he wins the duel. Anyway, then he goes back, then he escapes immediately just so that the guy can't like send people after him.
Nice.
Anyway, pretty cool.
I think, I forget the guy's name. Is it actually just Kenshin? I forget now. But I feel like I've heard a story about Japanese swordsman who he was challenged to a duel, and there was like back in the day you would agree to meet at a time and place, right? So it's like, okay, we agree to meet at this particular waterfall, like because there's like some rocks and stuff at the near the base of the waterfall where you can actually fight. And they say, okay, we'll meet here on this time and this day. Yeah. And he showed up late. He purposely showed up.
Yeah. This is the same guy. Sorry,
Yes.
I got part of the story missing.
Correct. So he purposely showed up late, and
like he showed up drunk too, right, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and the guy was just so incensed and having to wait for so long that like he couldn't fight properly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like some people thought it was like deliberate psychology on his part just to like piss the guy off.
Yeah. I don't know if that's actually the case. I'm trying to remember who this swordsman is.
Oh yeah, so just to catch you up on this, so we've been keeping to the average of about 2 dungeons a day. So right now we're going after the last dungeon of the Dark World, actually. It's on Turtle Rock, and as opposed to Fraggle Rock, I guess. And then after that, there's going to be a special cutscene kind of thing where we unlock Ganon's tower. Then we go after Ganondorf. The end is near. But yeah, Turtle Rock is pretty difficult if I remember it.
I mean, just from what I can see and what I remember the last time I was here, there seem to be a lot more enemies running around. Does the game, like, the world map change and you get more enemies, or is that?
It actually gets more difficult after you beat Ganon the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it spawns more soldiers. Now there's soldiers, for instance, in your home village. Yeah. So they do things to make the map a bit more hostile.
I do like that where when we were playing, when I used to play older JRPGs like Suikoden and Final Fantasy, you have towns which you're pretty intimately familiar with because you started out near them, and so a lot of your early game is based around those areas. You quest in those areas, you learn about the people there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then a fairly major event happens, and then you have to revisit those areas.
Yeah.
And it's now changed as a result, you know, because the governor has like cracked down and sent more troops out, or he started to crack down. And
yeah, you take away the familiar thing.
Yeah, it's like changing something that's familiar in order to like raise the stakes.
Yeah.
You know, so areas which we thought were safe havens, or at the very least you understood what they were like. When you went back to them, they changed, and as a direct result of something you did, it's a very good way to get you invested as a player.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, actually before I beat this, not beat it, but before I got here last stream, I unlocked this thing. Otherwise, it's a little bit more elaborate to get here. Okay, so there's this tool that I got in the last dungeon called the Cane of Samaria, which very specifically only does this one thing, which is to like make buttons. Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna get hit there.
Me too. Oh, whoops, wrong door. Boop. I need to remember which door I'm supposed to go in. I feel like it's this one. Yeah. So yeah. One thing that I like about the later dungeons is I feel like they do a really good job of making you really use all of the tools.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Oh man. Oh, okay.
Ah, that's who it was. Miyamoto Musashi.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that was his name. For some reason, just because I'm a giant nerd, I was conflating it with Uesugi Kenshin, who is, I think, the actual namesake of Samurai X, the main character.
Nice. Okay, so I think if I'm not wrong, I'm supposed to shoot it this way.
It looks like it. Yep.
Did I do it? Oh,
Fire right.
Come on. Okay, I did it wrong. Which way am I supposed to do it? Okay, I think what I'm supposed to do
That way? I think it doesn't work if the candle is not on screen. Like if your fire moves out your screen.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's just wrong.
Let's see if that does it. Like, I know that other one is out of screen, but...
No, I don't think it's gonna work. Yep, see?
Man.
Fire. Okay, you have to do it in 2 shots.
Yeah.
So, when it goes down here, and then... Oh wait, no.
Yeah, see?
It's the top right one, which is difficult.
Yeah. Actually, can I go back up?
Can you?
Yes, I can. Ah.
Nope, you gotta do it in 2. Oh wait, no you can't. Oh, I thought you had to do it in like 2 shots, and if you find the third one, whatever you've lit with the first shot will go well.
Yeah, let's just hope it stays. No!
It's just timing based. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Sigh. Okay.
So you gotta get it on the way back.
Yes. Oh, actually, I think what I can do is... Really? You're just gonna do that to me? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet? Oh,
I'll
yeah.
show you why.
Yes. Okay. Now.
Yeah, there we go. That should do it.
Right
One.
and down.
Up.
Down. Down. There we go.
Yes, thank you. No! 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 Why? Why? Just think about what you've done. I'm so mad. Okay, I shouldn't have pressed anything. I think it would have stopped on its own. I think that is my belief.
And we all know how the belief works.
Yeah. Did I mess up again?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, well, you know.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
It's a good thing we stopped early to transition to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the game I'm most confident about.
Yeah, I can tell. You must be an expert.
Thank you.
How many shots do you have left on your squad?
So not many.
Yeah.
I've got enough to do this, I think. He said optimistically. Boop. And then
Right.
I boop. Once more. And boop. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. Lowered expectations.
It's like my life's model right there.
Nice.
Ah, death. Boop.
I am not afraid. Yeah. I didn't need that though. 'Cause
Puppy.
There, that's what I really needed.
Oh. Very close. It's like frame perfect.
Yeah. Totally unintentional.
So is there a reason why Zelda's hair is now... Oh, sorry, Zelda. Link's hair is now pink. Or was it always that way?
You're asking the right questions. Whoops. Yeah, I don't really really
I don't
don't.
remember the last time I was here. I could have sworn that he was the default colors, which is green with blonde hair.
No, you actually made the same comment
Oh,
last
okay.
time. that
Alright,
his
so
hair
I'm
was, yeah.
just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
old and misremembering things.
That's one way you could put it, I guess. Yeah. No, yeah. I didn't even know that his hair was pink, like, until you pointed it out. Like, I just assumed it was a feature of, like, his brim or something.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I was watching a playthrough of the very first Zelda, and there's actually a lot of enemies from Link to the Past, too far, that were featured in that game. I was really surprised. Like, even those bouncy guys from just now.
Oh yeah?
Those guys are actually in the first Zelda. Had no idea.
I mean, reuse game assets. Oh, not just game assets, but design
Yeah,
assets.
but yeah, this just fleshes them out a lot more, and you can actually really tell they are. I was just surprised by how much was the same.
Yeah. A lot of what you think is like consistent, like world design is also just people being like, oh, you know, they've already designed all of these enemies, let's just use them again and not
Yeah,
spend
for sure.
additional effort just making a whole bunch from scratch.
It makes a lot of sense. Stupid head. There we go. Okay. Let's take that.
And
Yeah. Fate has decreed that we go in this tube.
boop. Mommy, where does the tube go? Shh, shh. Let's get to the tube. Do not ask any
The
questions.
tube, son. You'll like it.
Sorry.
No matter what happens, no matter where you come out at the end, do not make any noise.
Nice. Oh. Thus removing any sense of danger from this room.
What was that?
I used magic powder, so if you hit it like right at the right time, you can turn fairies into not fairies. You can turn those little spinny fire things, which are apparently anti-fairies. That's actually the name for them. I didn't even know.
Okay, so you
You can turn them into little fairies.
have them interact with dark matter and it just inverts their physiological world.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the scientific explanation, which Miyamoto thought through very clearly.
Oh yeah.
Is that a... Okay, so see how there's a little thing above that door? That's an eye that will shoot lasers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. I saw
Pretty
the
cool.
eye wide. Yay!
That's
It's the
what we
big
wanted.
key
Yeah,
for big boys just like you.
nice. The real message here is there's only small keys and big keys. There's no middle class.
Yeah. It's just the monarchy and the peasants.
Yep. Which it makes sense because we're reinforcing the
Yeah.
patriarchal,
You are monarchist.
monarchical
You're-
system. We're not even helping Zelda return to the throne. We're just helping her dad back.
Oh really?
Yeah. If you make it to the credits, sorry, that was a slight spoiler.
No worries. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever have the patience to sit down and play this game.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
should, but
Sure, we're probably saving her for love and stuff, but also it's not really gonna affect her that much, I guess. Oops.
I don't know. Like I tell Mario at the end of, at the start of every game, like seems like a lot of trouble to go through just for occasional levels.
Yeah, right.
Like no one's ever made that joke before. About exactly 1 penny arcade and all of its clones.
Oh, nice. Okay, there's a secret here. I'm trying to remember because there's a piece of heart that we're supposed to get. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, obligatory Captain Planet reference.
nice.
Did you grow up with that game?
Which game?
Not game. Cartoon. Captain Planet.
I did not.
No. It was
Mediocre.
Yeah. In
Okay.
all. I mean, there's a lot of nostalgia for it. What are you doing?
I'm warping into the light world because one of these doors is a secret.
Right.
Actually, I think both of them are.
I know. The main takeaway from that has been like the whole like, oh, by our powers combined.
Yeah. I've seen the memes, but I have no context for
Yeah. And also that Gaia was voiced by Whoopi Goldberg.
Ah, okay. Was like Don Cheadle in there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that's just a badly photoshopped meme that I saw.
It sounds like
It looked
that.
good though.
Ah,
it was from Civil War. It's like, does anyone ever have any like powers that they haven't told anyone about? And it was like Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. It was pretty
Nice.
good. Anyway,
I can see that actually. Yeah, he has much of the facial features for it.
Okay, maybe he just looks similar. Who knows?
He's got like that kind of ovalish head, you know, like very.
Yeah.
It looks like an ovoid. As opposed to, yeah. Pretty good. In the butt.
Yep. In your mousy butt.
Are those supposed to be mouse? Mice?
I don't know. They look kind of like.
They look kind of
deranged.
mouse.
Yeah. So we found all the pieces of heart.
Yay!
Yep. So we'll get one more from this dungeon, then we'll be at 20. Yeah.
Okay, so not quite all, just the.
Oh well, we found all the ones that you can collect on the overworld, basically. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, now it's treasure time. See, they want you to use that thing, but I'm going to ignore it. Yeah. Mirror shield. Now we can reflect lasers.
Oh, that's
Pretty
gonna be
cool.
useful. Yeah.
It's as large as my entire body.
Yeah, it's a tower shield. Have you
Yeah.
seen the like real life tower shields? Oh my god.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I've always thought that a cool design for a knight, like at least in fantasy settings, not like an actual real life way of fighting, but is to use a knight with 2 shields.
Oh,
And to just use that to bash people's heads.
nice. Pots. Sorry.
It's fine.
If I remember right, this will send out little mice dudes. Come at me. There we go. Dead.
Yeah.
You also missed we upgraded the tempered sword to the gold sword last time. If you see.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice.
I think there's one last like annoying thing coming up. I think it's past here. Yeah, this is it. You need to find the right switch in here. So that earlier bit was just kind of training you for the hell that would await you here. Oh, didn't get hit by that. That's,
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Now you did.
That's fine. I understand.
Yeah.
This is what I get. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just need to find the right turn off. Sorry?
Yeah, I was watching on Twitch. They had, I mean, I had it on my. Do you do that thing where you open tabs that you like articles you intend to read or videos you intend to watch,
Yeah.
and then you just don't get to it for a few days?
Yep.
Yeah, so I had something like that for Overwatch for a while. They had the Overwatch Puppy Rumble.
Oh.
I don't know if you heard about this,
Nope.
but to coincide with Chinese New Year, which is quite a while ago,
Yeah.
they had a Chinese New Year event on Overwatch, and they also had a stream where basically they had Overwatch commentators, like actual esports casters, cast a game of Capture the Flag in Overwatch, but as played by puppies, like actual real life puppies.
So cute.
So they had 2 teams of puppies, and they gave them each like a little costume of one of the characters in the game. So they had like the player breakdown. They showed it like an actual esports kind of thing. Like they show you the different players, their profiles, like who they are, what they've done.
That's adorable.
And then they show like which characters they've played today, and then they casted the game like an actual match of Overwatch.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Adorable.
it's just like puppies like interacting with each other in this little play area. We had like 2 capture points, and because it's capture the flag, so we had a blue team and a red team, and they had like a bone on each side.
No. Oh, damn.
Crap, losing health rapidly.
That's fine. That's why I got all those pieces of heart.
It was only for this area. Did you make it?
So this is what I was trying to do. I put a switch on. Did you hear something? Yeah.
Try again.
So angry.
Does that have to be like frame perfect? Is that one?
Kinda. This is not my day. Oh god. Why? Oh. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
So
Anyway,
they-
puppies. Please tell me more about puppies.
yes, they had 2 like rubber bones with the colors of the flag attached and placed next to the flags. And the idea is that at the end of the stream, of like I think it was like a 2-hour stream, they would see which flag had been moved the closest to the other capture area, and whichever team did that would win. So yeah,
That's adorable.
it was pretty cute because they had the actual names of the puppies and all that. Like Chat got really attached to one of the dogs, which was getting bullied by two of the bigger dogs.
So cute. Ah! I'm so angry. Cause it's on top of the thing, but I can't hear the door open. I'm so annoyed. Why?
Do you need to turn the volume up? I'm gonna turn it up for you.
What's wrong? I just want to push it up. You... See, that's the sound we need. That little click.
Yeah.
Why? Right?
No, it didn't make a noise. There. Everything's fine. Everything's perfect.
Why?
It's like you're giving birth.
I know. I lost so much damn health. It's okay though. I've got backup. So I just didn't want to use a fairy here. That'd be stupid. It'd be stupid. It's fine. I feel like I get angrier on games, which I know that like I'm not bad at. It's just like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, this is a problem with a lot of old game designs. There were like point-and-click puzzle adventures.
Yeah.
You had to do. Sometimes you had to do things where you would align. You had, for example, jigsaw puzzles. You're supposed to align them in a certain way.
Yeah.
And there wasn't Snap 2 back in the day, so in order for you to like get it perfect, in order for you to actually solve the puzzle, it's not just that you had to solve the puzzle, you had to get it perfectly on the pixel that you needed to, and you had to do this with like 16 pieces, which is, I mean, back when you're like 10 to 12 years old, you don't have anything better to do with your time, sure, but like nowadays, no.
Yeah.
Screw that.
No thanks.
I could be doing better things with my life.
Yeah.
Like watching YouTube videos.
Nice. So that's what the mirror shield is for.
It just straight up makes you.
That's what I wanted?
Now you gotta get back.
It's fine. I know where health is. There'll be health in the next room. And then I can refill my fairy as well.
Yeah, think of it as resetting you back to like your first level.
Nice.
There we go.
Good. Good. So frustrated. Okay. Let's see.
I was very much taken back to like one of our first streams where Melvin was playing Serial.
Oh yeah. Except that was his own fault.
That is true.
Yeah. I can't disagree.
Move.
Oh, whoops.
Your sword swing was too wide.
Yeah. No. That's fine. Oh, you piece of garbage. Come at me. Yeah. Where you can't run away. Health. Nope. Health. Come back. Come back. There we go.
Perfect.
What's in here? Yeah, okay. I'm in much better shape than I was when I entered this room anyway.
That's true.
Oh, whoops. Right. I'm gonna... Usually I breeze right through this room, but since I lost so much health in the last one, I need to...
Move a bit more cautiously.
Well, see what's under all the different pots.
Oh, just to fight for health.
Yeah. Okay, oh, there's one more up there. Okay, good. We're good. Give me that powder. Nope.
No.
And then I want to catch it. Come on. Get it? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I think we're pretty much good to go.
Alright. So, in context, in the game lore, do the fairies heal you and then run away, or do you like scarf them down?
I think you actually just smash them all over your face.
They just like exfoliate your skin.
Yeah.
You rip them in half and then you just splat the two ends right to your right against your cheeks and you just
no.
and then you get the meme face.
Yeah. they would later go on to become pawns in
is
here.
that?
It's a turtle. Look how cute he is. Look at
It's,
it.
what's the Pokemon? Golem.
Oh yeah.
It's a Blastoise.
Actually, yeah. Two cannons.
Yeah, there we go. I remember how that works. So yeah, the trick for this is that you
You have to use the appropriate magic on the appropriate hit.
Yep, got that right. Oh, are you kidding me? Because the thing is, you have to hit it once and then hit it again.
Ah, very good.
Can I do it? Fire! Yeah, there we go. Ah, ouch.
It's okay.
It hurts you quite a bit as well. Oh, I thought it was gonna go where he started tracking.
Apparently not. Run!
That's fine.
And again. Now run. Run! And again. Perfect. There we go.
So intense.
Yeah, I can tell.
Please blow up. So this is, yeah, I filled up both of these in preparation because I know it usually takes me about like 2 full meters to get them. Okay.
And what happens if you don't have enough magic?
Then I think you just die.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just straight screwed.
Well, oh man, how many hits? Oh, I got it. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay, the next part is easy, he said confidently.
Well, you have, what is that? 8 hearts? 10?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
9. Ooh.
Yeah,
We
pretty
started
cool.
a new mini game.
Snake!
Snake. I think
Snake!
I think you find it's pronounced snake.
Yeah.
Snake. Snake.
That's it. There we go.
Very nice.
Wrecked.
Yeah. Sure, it's nice of them to like put the glowy bit as the.
Oh, yeah. Very Shadow of the Colossus of it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My one weakness.
Yeah,
Let's light out with LEDs.
nice. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Nice.
It's actually the last dungeon. Well, second to last, technically, but. Bye now. Hello, princess. Hey, it's Zelda this time.
It is?
Yep, not the nondescript other people we did saving.
Not the nameless princesses. This one's actually named.
You want to do her voice?
I appreciate your grace so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legend, baby hero. I have felt this.
What? You felt what? Sorry, go on.
That he's the legendary hero.
Oh, right.
Ganon.
Ganon is waiting inside of this tower to pass me to keep the liquid who work together.
Wow.
Once Ganon enters the light world, he is unlikely anyone can stop him.
Because of your punk little bitch ass.
But if he stays in the cloud space of this world, you can find him wherever he roams.
Sure.
Now go to the tower again.
Phallic.
We'll use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Do you understand?
Did you listen to me at all?
No, man, I was just like, girl.
Yeah, boobies.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got this big shield now. We're gonna see some centaur guys over here.
Nice.
I really like the music for this zone, actually.
What's happening with the? Is that supposed to be?
Lightning and clouds, I think.
So we're in a flying city.
We're on a mountain.
Ah, gotcha.
Run away.
Oof,
Damn it.
Close.
Yeah. So close. I knew they were gonna shoot at me.
So Zelda gives you that last heart, does she?
No, from killing the turtle. We picked it up right before the diamond dropped. But we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower. So that's why we're getting those 7 crystal things.
Yeah.
Plot. Wow, you MacGuffined that right up.
Straight
The first escalator.
It's not an escalator.
Sorry.
He had to walk up those.
Yeah, it's cheating.
Yeah.
I wonder whose place this is. Some ugly ass pig.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's go this way. If I remember right, there's a key. Yeah,
I'm paying close attention to like the music itself, like the very early MIDI sounds. Like they've learned that okay, in order to simulate actual humans playing this, I can play with the volume of each tone, but they haven't learned to simulate how humans actually like press.
Yeah,
it's like just
too
straight,
consistent.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's not bad like approximation of violins, right?
Yeah, it's actually.
It sounds pretty good.
For its time, it's actually really good.
Yeah. I don't remember if I want to do this or not, but let's try it.
What is this?
Closing it behind me.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I did.
Why? Oh.
Yeah, to get past this next section.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Zelda likes its bomb puzzles.
Incoming.
Easy.
What are the different resources that you have on the top of the screen?
Okay, so the one on the left is rupees. After that is bombs. Then it's silver arrows, and then keys. So the keys will generally, I think, only appear in the dungeon, if I'm not wrong.
And they only open treasure cases?
Sorry?
What do the keys are? What are keys
so the
actually
keys are for these doors.
Okay.
So that just tells you how many you have to open these little things. I've just been taking a route that avoids me from using any keys.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get the portals right. Let's try that. Oh, I did it. How fortunate.
I'm trying to figure out what that is as well. It's like this
weird orb
on a floating platform.
Yeah.
It's like he's got the Robotnik. Have you seen what Robotnik usually flies in? It's like this little hovercraft.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's like an egg-shaped thing. It's like literally if you took the little dishes that you used to eat hard-boiled eggs on, and then just mechanize that. It's exactly it.
Nice.
I mean, he is called Eggman.
So this is a cool little trick thing that they teach you.
So this is the thing that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you just freeze them?
Lol. Sorry?
Did you freeze them?
Oh yeah, I froze them.
Yeah.
So these medallions will they're quite powerful. They can freeze like anything in the screen. So if I remember right, I can.
No.
Sorry.
Left. You have to go
Yeah. I mean, I can do it again, but I'm just saving magic. So like left about here.
I think. Yes.
Yeah. Smash it. Magic. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, so over and down.
Yeah, down, right, down, stop. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Roughly in line with him.
Yeah. It's actually pretty tense.
Yeah. Quite clever. Oh, good.
Ooh,
good,
wow.
Good,
That's
good,
a
good.
yeah. Right? Yes.
Paranoia.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep, them up there, yes. I'm starting to use the walls as like indicators.
Yeah.
Smash.
We did it.
And up all the way. Yeah.
So this is kind of a fun thing. So if I light this. Yeah. So if I could have found a way to light that maybe before getting there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. So there's one kind of fun thing. You weren't. I don't think you saw like the first day of streaming that we did.
No, I did not.
But we actually are gonna fight the first 3 bosses from the Black World again here.
This is pretty classic early game design.
Yeah.
To just reuse bosses because it gives this like sense of familiarity and it shows your like
how badass you have become.
Correct. Yeah. Where things that you fought earlier on that gave you trouble.
Yeah. So this is exactly like the first boss, except now there's ice on the floor. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and also now since I have silver arrows, I can kill him in 1 hit instead of like 3, I think.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
Okay. And you have to aim for the left side. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, you can aim anywhere.
Okay. I thought because if you hit the shield, you would just wait. There we go.
Got him. Nice.
Easy peasy.
Hard to steer on ice. Okay, go over. There we go.
there were like some treasure chests earlier in the game that you didn't.
Oh yeah. No, it's just because I know what's in them.
And it's nothing interesting.
Well, it's nothing that we really need. Yeah, like at this point, we don't actually need money for anything even. Oh right. Okay.
Don't need them yet.
Yeah, we don't really need to. 2 fairies is more than enough for whatever we're gonna do.
Alright. I trust you implicitly.
Thank you. And upgrade!
Ooh,
The red mail.
looks fabulous.
Yep, so this is the last treasure in the game, too.
Oh wow. You look like my character when he's leveling up in WoW. It's like proper
nice.
helmet, red armor, green sleeves.
Nice.
It's like the worst color combinations ever.
You know, I never actually have played WoW.
That's...
How do you feel about it?
It was... Okay, I mean, I speak as someone who actually enjoys playing MMORPGs because...
Yeah.
I wonder if we should do a stream on that, but it'll probably take a while. MMOs are really about like immersing yourself in the world and being like a citizen of the world. So it's very much like if you were doing a D&D campaign, you know, where you can almost do anything in the world. You go on quests, you learn, you start to become familiar with the city and its people. You've done quests for like the local blacksmith and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know,
And that's the whole idea, right? It's like people could lose themselves in it.
yeah, it's very much like a Second Life kind of thing. So,
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
also having grown up with the Warcraft series of games as a kid,
Yeah.
just immersing myself in that world was very appealing to me, right? So my friends and I, one of the first things that we did when WoW came out is that none of us really wanted to pay for the game. It was a bit expensive, as far as we were concerned. It was like $40 or $45 for the main game, and then it was like $15 a month in order to play.
Right.
So, as secondary school kids with not a whole lot of disposable income, we didn't really want to pay that much for it.
Understandable.
So a friend of ours actually downloaded. He managed to get the server data for WoW and run it from his laptop. So he would run our own server version of WoW, as we would download our own client version of the game and play that from so we would all connect to his laptop and play in his own.
Oh man, I thought I'd block that.
So a cool thing about that is, well, a good and bad thing is that a lot of the scripts get screwed up because there are a lot of game scripts that are run that were not, basically the server information was incomplete, so a lot of the bosses didn't work the way they were supposed to and stuff like that. But it just meant that we had, our friend had GM controls. He would do things like he would spawn monsters in parts of the world which were not supposed to be there. So we were in the main human hub, and he would summon like one of the last game bosses over the human hub.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so one of the last bosses is this giant red fire elemental, and he has no legs because it's one of those classic elemental designs where he's just like this whirlwind of fire, and that kind of forms into a human torso at the top with like armor and like a giant mace. He spawned him over Stormwind, which is the human city.
I know that name.
Yeah, and at like times 10 size or something like that, I forget, or times 100 size. So all you could see is the entire city was engulfed in this huge tornado of fire.
That's super cool.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah. I
feel like stuff without it would just start to break the game, right?
Yeah, it completely broke the game, but I mean that was part of the fun of it, is that we got all the server tools, so let's just play it as much as we can.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We would, and even though there was like no other players in the world, it was just us, and none of the bosses worked, so there was quite a lot of immersion breaking. Where if you walk up to the boss monster, he wouldn't trigger, so he's just standing there looking at you.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's really interesting.
But still, there was a lot of fun to like discover just walking around the world and looking at it, because a lot of it was very vibrant. You had the swamp marshlands. You had the Black Rock Spire, which is this giant. Is this one of the bosses?
No,
It's just
really hard to steer.
because of the ice. Yeah. Like Black Rock Spire is this. I think it was the home of like a one of the evil clans of orcs, and there were like dragons and stuff like that. You could, just walking around this huge open area with like dragons around the place, and like
This is the boss.
oh, space caterpillar.
Yeah,
Oh, multiple space caterpillars.
3 of them at the same time. Pretty fun boss fight, actually.
Yeah. This just reminds me. Well, anytime I see like sandworms like jumping up in the desert, I just think of Dune.
Oh yeah.
Because one of the first strategy games I played was Dune, and you would occasionally have units move across the sand, and as a kid I didn't know much about the lore of Dune, and then just this
Oh yeah, big
mouth
old
would
worm.
appear below you and just like eat it. I was like,
Yeah.
spice. Yeah.
There we go. The difference is they added a little guy shooting fire in the corner there, just to make you slightly more annoyed.
Yeah. I mean, just to ramp up the difficulties.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah. Sorry.
we eventually got to play like the actual one once we had a bit more pocket money to actually buy the game and play it. And it's a lot of fun to like level up and to the leveling phase is very much about learning the lore of the game. Right? Okay, these are my characters. I'm learning how my character works. I'm learning about the different cities and the different characters in them, and you would travel from place to place because each zone is geared towards a different level of character. So let's say you're starting, every starting city and the area immediately outside of it is like level 1 to 15, for example. So you would spend levels 1 to 15, and then in order for you to be able to level from level 15 upwards to 25, you would have to venture out to the next area. And so, which of those, and because the area expands this way, there are multiple areas that you can go to. So depending on which area you went to, you would encounter different stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you would have different quest givers, they would have different storylines and stuff like that. So, exploring this gigantic world with your characters and your friends is quite a lot of fun. So you have the leveling process. And the reason why I mentioned the weird armors is that armor drops were kind of rare. You would only really get them from certain story quests or occasionally from, like, it's like a less than 2% drop rate on certain monsters and stuff like that. So you wouldn't really be able to, like, be choosy with what kind of armors you get. So you would not be able to assemble, like, all of a ranger's outfit, for example. You would get, like, a piece of plate, a piece of leather, a piece of blah, and you just, like, put all of it on because it's the best thing that you have at the time.
Yeah.
And it's just this horrible mismatch of, like...
Yeah. No, let me. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the leveling process, and it's quite a bit of fun. And then once you get to the end game, you get to do what are called raids, which are like these dungeons. So each raid, again, there's a story that goes into it. So one of my favorite ones from the early WoW was like Naxxramas, which is the floating necropolis of the undead empire. Inside, you basically go through all the lieutenants of this Lich Lord, and like just the design of each raid is very interesting. Like one might be a subterranean dungeon built in a volcano, so there's a lot of lava. And then Naxxramas itself was like themed around a lot of undead because it's the Lich's castle. So you have like green goo, which looks really like, I have no idea what's in it. It's like acid, I assume. And the entire castle is built out of bones and stuff like that.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out why I wasn't shooting the bow from the doorway.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I like those like smiley faces.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so raiding is a lot of fun because you fight different bosses, and with a team of like 10 to 15 to 25 to 40 people. I forget what the numbers are now.
Right.
And you would all have different roles to play and different ways to coordinate. So you have to coordinate, for example, in the early
Healer and tank. And,
yeah. So you had dungeons built for 40 people to like go in and beat. So there's a strategy for all 40 people. Like, not that everybody has a unique role, but you are split into the three, like the holy trinity of like tank, DPS, and healers. And occasionally, like the tanks and the healers had to split to two groups to do different things.
Yeah, I remember that was the whole era of like the whole Leroy Jenkins thing where you gotta very precisely coordinate and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a lot of fun because you get together with guilds and you make friends with all these.
Last boss.
Ooh.
At least. Oh, you asshole.
Just zoned you out. Oh, Interesting.
Yeah, that's similar to what the other boss would do as well. Like his main thing is he'll just knock you off.
Okay. But yeah, so raiding itself was a lot of fun because you would, especially when a new raid would be released, no one would have strategies on it yet. So it's like going into this dungeon and discovering it for the first time with all of your friends.
Right.
Like, oh, how is this boss work? And you would go in and you would get completely owned. You're like, alright, okay,
Yeah.
it looks like we're supposed to do this. Stuff like that. And that's not just for the boss fights, but even for like the trash mobs, because the trash mobs have to be fought in a certain way. Right. So each area of mobs occasionally is like a puzzle that your 14-man raid has to solve.
Right, yeah. So, makes sense. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, one of the main things that put me off from WoW, apart from having to do a monthly subscription fee, was the, what was it? The fact that you had to, like, raid with people. Because, like, I mean, I'm not a big multiplayer guy when it comes to online gaming.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big, like, competitive multiplayer person, but I'm quite into, like, multiplayer co-op stuff.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. So, just that aspect of it is, like, was really engaging for me for a very long time.
Punk ass bitch. Sorry.
So as long as there were, like, interesting raids and stuff like that, sorry, I like the trampoline ball.
Oh, I'm so angry. I'm so angry at this little asshole.
No.
Are you? I'm done. I'm done with this.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, at some point, there are good things and bad things to come of that. So especially with the 40-man raid. Ooh.
Oh, it's great you could come all the way here, buds. I'm very happy to see you again. But you better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom. Well,
I mean, you kicked his ass like the first 2 times already.
So many times.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I remember when you fought just one of him. Is this the third? Was that the first encounter? This is the third encounter.
Yeah, that was the first one. So this is the second encounter.
Oh, second encounter. I was just thinking that he just goes up by 1 every single time.
Oh, no. He's going the full hog here. Ah, I'm so angry. The controls feel a little bit stiff to me. Okay. I need to master my rage. Yeah, there we go. The problem is when they're in different places like that.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I mean, it's always a straight line to you, so you just have to
Yeah.
manage with it.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I just need to get over my...
Coming. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just feeling a bit unbalanced from my rage battle.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
How are you supposed to...
If I stand still, I should be able to block it properly, but... Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Ah, I thought I was far down enough. Oh, there we go. Easy. Got him.
Very good.
And now he comes out as a bat? Oh, no. First him, then he turns into a bat.
Okay.
Whee!
Uh-huh. That's not it, is it?
Nope. We're following.
What was that that just picked you up?
Okay, yeah, you missed that too, but I freed this bird from a statue.
Ah.
Yeah, that's basically the fast travel system.
Interesting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right. Before I drop down the hole, I'm just gonna get a couple hearts.
Seems prudent.
Yeah, I'm at half health, I would like more.
Oh! There's a
Yeah,
fairy
that's just
hiding in the gloom.
Yeah, that's something I discovered fairly early on. Yeah, those guys used to take like 8 hits with the normal Master Sword. This is much better.
Ooh. Very nice.
That was close. Will you give me a heart? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. I
Okay.
feel better about this.
Yeah. Were those just like Goombas?
Where?
Like, it looked like they had Goombas on their heads.
Oh. Not sure.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Time for your final battle.
Oh, yeah.
I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego.
Oh, that's who that was.
Aghanim, the Dark Wizard, twice.
Remember how we said we wouldn't have a third meeting? Yeah.
But I will never something the Triforce.
Nice.
Hand over, I assume.
Probably.
And make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wow, he even has like a Triforce theme, like bath wrap.
Yeah,
bath mat.
decor.
Yeah. I like that. Like I could see the Triforce thing already adorning the walls of his other dungeon. Is that
Say what you like about Ganon. He's got thematic consistency. And he turns these things into little flaming bats. Which, if you're not careful, will hurt quite a bit.
crap? Get up.
I was trying to. Okay.
This seems very much like Toho.
Like what, sorry?
Toho. It's like the Curtain Fire game. Oh, run.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have
Need
to
to
get
get more
hit with the
hits.
Master Sword, dude.
Yes, actually, I think, for this portion.
I was thinking that if you had a ranged weapon, it would be a little bit too easy.
Oh yeah, okay. We're on phase 2 of the fight now.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta be careful, because if he knocks us down, this fight will restart.
Ooh. That's not good.
Oh, damn. Don't hit me. Don't.
You're doing well, lad, but can you break through the secret technique of darkness?
Is
I
he just
know,
gonna turn
man.
off the light?
Yep, that's what he's gonna do.
Oh, man.
That's not a secret technique. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Sorry.
Oh, you asshole. There we go. And then silver arrows.
Ooh.
That's how you do it. Wow. That's how you break through the secret technique of darkness.
Well, he actually just does. Yeah, he actually just turns off the light.
Are you kidding me?
And if you don't turn on the lights, you can't see it. Is that it?
Yeah, well, you can't hit him.
Very.
I'm so frustrated with the controls. I'm sorry.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
Okay, I don't want to die. Like, that'd just be embarrassing.
Yeah. Please do not.
Okay. I mean, I have fairies, so I don't feel that threatened. But still. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
But I hit him, so let's
Yeah.
see if the game is fair and spawns me right when I hit him. Did I get him? Yes, good. Dead.
Nope.
Almost. I think one more hit will do him.
That'll learn, yeah.
That'll learn him.
Ooh, careful.
I'm so tired of this guy.
Oh, nice.
Got him. Yeah. We did it.
Yay.
We did a long playthrough.
Is that it?
Yep,
That's
that's
it.
the game.
Yeah.
Let's get some exposition.
Wait, pause it. Oh, it looks like the Earthworm Jim wall.
Nice.
the climbable elevator thingy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, look at the curtains.
For the first time in the world, you can see in front of you. Welcome.
I am the essence of the Triforce.
Are you Earth, Wind, and Fire? Yes, Link, you are like the commas between Earth, Wind, and Fire.
The Triforce will grant the wishes and the heart and mind of the person who touches it. But
Nice.
if a person with a good heart touches it, it makes his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it,
You could just say it grants the wish.
Yeah, listen.
hey, look.
No.
Morality lesson.
The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish.
Interesting. So it's like Bitcoin. No, not really.
No.
Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the golden land to the dark world.
So it didn't really conquer it for him, right? It just made it.
I mean,
kinda-
just
It just saved on power bills.
yeah. It's like redecorating your room, but doing it with the whole world. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, now I feel more at ease.
It's just teen angst.
Yeah.
Ganon was building up his power so he could conquer the light world and make his
Sorry.
His wish completely true.
Nope.
Nope.
Come on, scroll faster.
It's fine. Do it. But now you have totally destroyed him.
Totally destroyed!
Get wrecked for eternity.
What a loser!
But
The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Just totally morph into like a horrible gay caricature.
Nice. Womp womp. That's a pretty cool 3D effect they got going on though.
Yeah.
For the SNES.
I mean, it looks like an old touch it with a wish in your heart.
Boop. Oh damn it!
I was thinking it actually looked like an old Windows screensaver.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Poke. Oh man, I was thinking about butts. Oh man, now the whole world's gonna be butts.
I think I had a dream like that once.
Credits, it's the credits, credits, credits. Yeah, see, so here's the king. You see a lot of characters that you never.
Wow, he's
see
real
anywhere
large.
else.
He's like the size of 4 people.
Yeah, right. And
The
noise.
Loyal Sage.
See, like, because when I was a kid, before I beat this, I thought they just killed this guy, like when they broke into the sanctuary to steal Zelda.
Oh.
Which I think really raised the stakes for me. You know, kind old guy helps you at the beginning of your adventure.
Yeah.
Sahara Hassler.
Sahara Lassafan.
Yeah, that's the statue I busted open to get the bird.
The bird. And that's why he's flying around it.
Yep.
Why do they have like a compass thing with like north, south, east, west, but?
It's a weather vane, I think.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Vultures rule the desert.
And just that guy like opening.
Well, he helped us open a chest.
Okay.
Earlier.
Oh, right, yeah, I think I was
Yeah.
there for that.
So I don't know if you saw those two weird guys on the mountain when we were going up it, but yeah, they turned back to normal.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The bully makes a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle recovers. See, and I thought they killed him too. Which I think would have been much more emotionally, like, intense.
Yeah, but this is a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't kill people, at least not in their games.
Nice.
Flippers for sale.
I don't know, I don't really need to buy a dolphin.
Yeah, we only bought it once. I don't know how these guys make any money.
What are those guys?
Zoras. Oh, sorry, yeah, you don't play a lot of Zelda. Zoras have changed their appearance significantly over the course of this series.
Okay.
Yeah. Here they look a bit more like sea serpent Naga-y.
Yeah, these guys.
Twin lumberjacks. Okay, well, got that out of the way.
The flute boy plays again. And I thought they killed him too. Man, they didn't kill anyone in this game.
Because it was so tragic. Like he like turns into a tree because he's sad.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it was very like myth, you know,
Yeah.
fairy tale.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I quite liked it. I don't know. Yeah.
Turns out the only person who was killing people was you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Venus, queen of the women.
The dwarven swordsmith.
We saved one of them guys.
Yay! Like Santa's little little helpers.
Nice. Tanks.
They make weapons for all the good little kids in kids in
Nice.
this world. The bug catching kid.
He's the guy who runs away from you if you walk towards him.
Mm.
It's possible to catch him. I've never done it.
And the old lady and her 2 chicks.
Yeah. Oh, that's the bug catching.
Oh,
kid.
that's
Sorry,
the bug
yeah.
catching kid.
He was getting sick from the evil air coming off the mountain.
The lost old man who is still lost on Death Mountain.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, he never makes it out of there, right?
No, he never does. His mobility is too poor now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they don't have any sort of, like, skills training program in Hyrule, so he can't get a job.
Yeah. One day, the lost old man trips on a stone and falls off the mountain.
So sad.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy.
Breaks every single bone in his body. The forest.
Yep.
And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever.
At least until the next game.
Yeah. Pretty nice. We did it! Yay!
Very nice. They had brass strings and timpani in that
Yeah.
arrangement. You could hear.
Very nice.
Good. Yay!
We did it! We beat a game!
Yeah.
Nice.
Still got 10 minutes.
So, you didn't get to watch much Link to the Past, but, like, maybe what are some of your impressions of the game? Just curious. Because you've never really seen Zelda game to this degree, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I could get, like, if I was a kid, I would be all over this game. I could definitely see it. But I don't know. Like these days, let's see. I can definitely see like a lot of the hereditary game mechanics and design aspects that have like since flooded down into like all the other games that have become popular with like Western audiences, like the multi-phase bosses, the expanding world, and using different weapons that you have to unlock, and not only that, I think it's actually really cool how you use different weapons and items to interact and make and solve. Like sometimes make difficult puzzles easier, and occasionally that's the only solution, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something that not a whole lot of games I've seen since really integrate that well in.
Yeah. One thing that I like is how it's not necessarily that there's one tool for every solution as well.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, like I could have activated those switches with the bow as well, or with the hook shot, so it gives you flexibility as well.
Small things like that, which I do think games that I liked, for example, like the action RPG style of like DMC or God of War, for example. I haven't played God of War yet, but that style of game, I used to play quite a bit of DMC, and DMC is very much like this, but a lot more rigid in that you only have one solution to this problem. So you have to get this weapon, which is the ice weapon, to ice this thing and then break it, and then whereas this one seems like a lot more open-ended, which I think I think more games could actually spend more effort and achieve that, and it would actually be a much more fulfilling, like it feels like a more flexible, creative process to beat some of the puzzles.
For instance, it's only just occurring to me now, I actually have an item which saps your magic really fast but can give you limited invincibility. So for instance, maybe I could have like applied that to like that super annoying puzzle, and then maybe saved us some grief.
Or saved you some grief. I'm just watching.
Exactly. But I feel like my grief is sort of like all encompassing. But
stuff like that is like,
I think definitely though this game is aged very well. Like just like the visuals are very crisp. Like I don't know, and the gameplay still feels good. And it's a almost 20-year-old game.
I mean, good controls never age, never age badly, right? Bad controls age poorly. Like maybe as a kid you would have gotten used to the handle of the controls and managed to like maneuver it, but if they're good, it's always playable. Snake is like a super it's a really, really old concept of the game, but in most iterations it controls really, really well. I had played versions of Snake which are really, really bad. But like the old I don't know if you used to play on like the small Nokia phones. If you ever played on those. Those
I'm a master of that version of Snake. I played it way too much.
You use just two buttons, right? The two diagonals.
Yeah.
So I like that game controls absolutely perfectly. And it's a really old concept, and
it feels good.
Yeah, and it just feels good. So I don't think you have to worry too much about that. What is this?
I don't know. I was confused. I don't know why it's actually skipping 1111.
Total games played.
Interesting.
Have you played more than one game?
I have beaten it a couple times, like on this PC, but I didn't know it tracked it actually.
I don't know if it does. Maybe this is just for this one playthrough.
Don't know.
But
that's the kill screen.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Nice.
And even like from what you told me about the story, the small little storytelling bits. Again, stuff that I can see has really carried over to other Western games with like you have concentrated stories surrounding specific characters. Like you mentioned, the guy who plays the flute, the musician guy. So he has his own little arc which you get to experience and see in its entirety, and then you go to the next character and you meet the next character in the next area and stuff like that.
Oh man, I don't remember who this guy was, like what his name is, but I just know that he worked on story for he started doing story stuff for Zelda in Link's Awakening, I think.
Okay.
Or no, I think it was Link to the Past, and then they gave him more creative control because of how well Link to the Past did. But apparently he started at Nintendo mostly as like doing programming and like art stuff, but he actually had studied like like storytelling and like fiction and stuff in university. So like one of his big like pushes when it came to Link to the Past was to like make a manual which really like tried to immerse the the player
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
right.
so then he just like started coming up with just like myths basically for the Zelda world just to put in that manual, and then people liked it enough that then Link's Awakening, which is I think the next chronological game in terms of release date, but not in terms of storyline for Nintendo systems.
Used
Link's
a lot
Awakening.
of those myths in the actual game, or
Sort of. I mean, Link's Awakening is probably the first like heavily story-driven Zelda. It's quite good actually. Yeah, if you want to play through it, it's easy to find on emulator. But it'd be a good like Zelda, I think, to go to after this one.
yeah. Because I think back in when I was younger, I could put up with playing just games for a lot of the mechanics, especially older games like this, which arguably don't have as smooth a control system as some of the newer games.
Right.
But now I would still play through them now, or at least what would get me to play through them now is story.
Yeah.
Like I would put up with really really shitty mechanics occasionally just to play through a good story that I was like invested in. I'll be like, no, I want to see the next bit. Only if it, like I hit this really hard brick wall, will I relent and like, okay, let's just go watch a let's play of it, and maybe I'll see the story from there.
I mean, I would say Link's Awakening doesn't have an amazing story, but like when you compare it to games that came out around that time, it's not bad. Like it works. Like I don't know, it all holds together basically, and it's got some nice moments as well in there. Yeah.
I think if we're gonna explore like more narrative games and like look at some of the especially older narrative games, some of the things that we could do would be like Wing Commander, which is Western space sim game where you have basically they use
the switch back here.
They use the cast of really A-list actors at the time for sci-fi. So you had like Biff from Back to the Future.
Sigourney Weaver.
I don't think she was there. You had like Christopher Walken in it. You had like you were playing as Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. So
sure.
You know, it's immediately every kid's like dream come true.
Yeah.
And then you had other games would be like I had the Ultimate series, for example. I think the Ultimate series could be interesting, but that one's probably gonna be a huge time investment just because of the number of games they have. Like I think there's all the way onto Ultima 9, I think. Yeah, 1 through to 9. And one is on like was coded.
This text parser, right?
Yeah, it was on like the tape that you had to type on. That's how it was coded. That's how old the game is. So we'll probably start from 4 and work our way up to 9 if we wanted to do that. And 9 is, I've heard, is like a giant piece of shit.
Lol.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eight good games is not bad. Yeah. Assuming they were all okay.
Yeah, I think up until 8 they were good, and then 9 was just this gigantic piece of garbage.
Oh well.
We'll see.
So I guess we'll pick another long play.
Yeah, what are
next
you?
week.
Yeah, what do you think you want to do for like Retro Dome next time?
I'm considering the next long play should be Secret of Mana, actually.
Ooh.
Seeing as how there was just that re-release of the.
Yeah.
So
Actually, that's a game I've seen it growing up. I never managed to play it. Same thing with what was it? Legend of Dragoon or Dragonfire or something. Oh, Fire Emblem. I never played Fire Emblem.
Yeah. So I think
Legend
that might
of
be a
Dragoon.
fun one to do next.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I would definitely wouldn't mind tuning in for that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna stick to your randomizer thing?
So far, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure how to improve on it at this. Yeah, because the Nobunaga thing did not work. But anyway, we'll figure that out off stream, I think. As for you, dear viewers, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to Retro Dome.
Feels good. 8 episodes.
Yeah, you did it. You made
Maybe
it.
we'll do something special for number 10.
Yeah.
Trying to generate hype that I cannot possibly live up to.
It's fine. Yeah, small milestones.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Until next time. See ya.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye bye.